Yeah, I'm here with Dominic at his dorm in Westchester University. And it's a great day here, December 4th on Saturday. Great weather for December. Before we go in town, we're just going to hang out and do like a little introduction open box of my, I decided to buy a Google Chromebook. So Dominic is better at doing these open box than I am. So I'm going to do it with him, kind of, so I can maybe learn more. So Dominic, what do you think of this?
This is awesome. Actually.
The weight is just incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, they have super light. They got the.
It doesn't even weigh a pound, does it?
Yeah. Actually, it probably is less than a pound, because or it could be about around there, but it's a lot lighter than the old laptops that were.
Definitely. Even the one I have, the HP, which is like really a netbook.
Yeah.
So we'll power it on. Maybe then I will come over here and sit so I can see it with you. Cool. Here we are. As you can see, what a gorgeous day it is here at the dorm. Here on... What's the name of the street? Sharp? No, it's...
this is... This might be Campus Drive, and then the Sharpless is over
Yeah, that's
there.
right. I always turn on Sharpless. Okay. Okay. So he's going to power it on. See if we can see it in the outside.
Yeah, here's the login screen. There's the brightness down here so you can see it.
Well, we can at least talk about it. So what makes it so different than if I had bought like another lap, or another small netbook or something?
Yeah, this is like a whole different OS, like
Yeah.
compared to like Windows, and I think it's based on Linux, so that's why it can run Linux apps, and then of course it has the Android apps, which is like, actually Windows just started to get those. Windows 11 has them, but
What's it equivalent to as far as like the Android? You know how we're right up at like Red Velvet Cake 11.
yeah. So 11 is actually on here. I think like if you go to like the settings, you can see they actually do run like a virtual machine for Android on here, so you can, because it is like an x86
Yeah.
laptop, so it runs like, it could actually technically run Windows if it was.
I just love the way it incorporates right into my Android phones.
Yeah.
But what about Apple? How does it do well? Or does it not do it at
I
all?
think for iPhones, like it wouldn't have any connection between them. Like you couldn't get your notifications on here.
So if I use my iPhone right now, we wouldn't be able to sync or
Yeah, I
do
don't
anything
think so.
like that.
Like I know you can do that with if you have Windows. There's an app that lets you link up an iPhone with your Windows PC, but they don't have that for Chrome OS though. So, but the Android app is actually, there's no app for that. It's just built into the Android settings, because the Google must have.
How about I was curious. I was trying to do, of course, all the wireless. Like my Bluetooth. What about Alexa?
Oh yeah, you could probably get an app on here for that.
Okay, like I have on my phone.
It's not built in because they have the Google Assistant on here instead. And I think it's like the search and A you hit, and then it triggers it, and you can talk to
Great.
the weather and stuff.
So the whole idea is that it's just from the Google App Store, Play Store, and that I'm not trying to download things from a website. Like that is not part of the Google Play Store, like I usually do with a laptop,
like
with the Windows.
You could do that. Well, sort of. I guess like you can.
I like that.
Yeah, if you're on, if you enable the Linux PC.
That's what I don't know how to do.
And you can
Okay.
you can get like.
That's what he'll be
install
showing
an
me
app store
today.
Yeah, I'll have to show you that. It's really cool, because it's you get a lot of software that you could get on Windows too, like video editors and like audio and like even other browsers, which is funny. But I mean, it comes with Chrome, but you could technically install like Firefox or something on the Linux.
Chrome is on there already.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I think it just came with it.
Yep.
Where usually I always have to download it from like a Windows,
Yeah,
but
default
like,
browser
it'll
on
come
here.
with what's the one with the blue? The E, the
Oh, the open source. Well, yeah, that's the open source.
was that
version of
MC
the,
Microsoft?
Oh, you're talking about Microsoft Edge.
Internet Explorer.
Or
You know how they usually always have those, and then you have to always do the Mozilla Firefox right? Yeah. So I end up doing that extra.
Internet Explorer is replaced by Microsoft Edge.
Well, I know Natalie
Based
wanted
on
to see it, but
current-
of course, since we're in the daylight here, we're just kind of talking about maybe some of the specifications.
Yeah.
So, as far as speed, now I know battery life is really good, right?
Yeah, you could probably get like
I think it
like
said
8 to
like
12
11
or
hours. I
something
think
like
I saw when I had it at 100%. I think I saw that in the lower right-hand
that.
corner.
These are fanless too, so like that helps because no spinning fans.
That's right.
That would use up some battery.
And then one thing I'm really, really impressed with, compared to having a Windows PC to this, is that I don't have to worry about viruses too much.
Oh yeah,
How is that?
They have like less viruses. And actually, I've never even heard of any Chromebook having a virus because they don't have like any like executables like Windows, or you could run something that would. So actually, they're probably the most secure like out of Windows and like Mac OS and Linux, because even though you can run Linux apps on here, they're separate from Chrome OS, like so in a container, so they can't even like, interfere with anything on the Chrome OS side.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, another thing I was impressed with is that of course I'll be able to just download all of my phones.
Yeah.
But I have to worry about, again, the micro SD card being large enough.
Yeah, you can probably.
So there is like, again, all these ports, right?
Yep.
So we have, of course, it does run instead of being on.
And it charges on USB-C.
Yeah, I like that. The USB-C.
There's even a port on the other side. I don't know if some of them let you charge on either side because they have the same port on both sides. This one seems to have it on one side because I see a little. Actually, it could be both because it just has a battery indicator there. But
well, opposed to being so lightweight, it was fast. Also, I thought.
yeah.
Like it didn't seem to lag.
They're faster even with like slower hardware.
But again, what is the equivalent to this as far as again like that we're up to Red Velvet Cake 11?
This doesn't really have like they're all numbered, so like this. I think the latest is Chrome OS 96.
Oh, okay. So remember back in the day we were talking about the first tablets back like 10, 12 years ago, and it was honeycomb.
Yeah,
remember?
Honeycomb was
So do they have anything that is kind of comparable to that with the Google Chromebook?
They have like Android 11 built in. I guess like that's how.
Okay.
How they run like the Android apps, but the OS is like the main OS is Chrome OS 96 right now, I think.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I got myself a new case, red roses.
Yeah, nice.
I couldn't decide what to get. I was like thinking about the things I usually have, and I thought I'll do something different.
Got these function keys too, which is great. Like instead of having the F keys like F1,
yeah,
too, it's just
right.
Back, forward, reload, full screen, multitasking, brightness, volume.
So very similar to what I have on the phone.
Yeah,
in a way.
It makes more sense to have those keys instead of like.
So what are some of the features that would be more than having like the Google Android phone?
Oh, you mean like
besides it being bigger and having the full, keyboard.
Yeah, I guess,
oh, it's not like the keyboard like you have.
Yeah, it's like a
W.
design.
Yeah.
Like these keyboards all look the same, even if you have like a different brand. They're all standardized, which is pretty cool. So it's always the same layout with all these shortcuts up here. And there's a search button here.
Cool.
And they call it the everything button, I think.
Well, besides it being again so lightweight and fast, and it's going to be able to help me a lot when I'm so mobile traveling around. We are going to play with it all day and take it with us downtown, and we're going to be looking for this great Italian restaurant I think called Mercato, and then we'll see you later.